Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you Toshiba Tecra Z50. It's the Ultrabook that has built-in 256 SSD disk, 15-inch screen with full HD resolution, and some of the major security hardware and software solutions. Tecra Z50 weighs only 1.8 kilograms. In hands, you have the feeling that it doesn't weigh that much, because that's how you know it's an Ultrabook. It has a very thin profile from the edges and it looks very nice and profile. The case is made of magnesium, which you can find all over the device. Only on screen's inner frame is used thin plastic. The build quality is fantastic when you feel it under the fingers. And the same I can say for the screen hinge, but in my opinion I would like it to be more firmer. The keyboard has an excellent feedback and you can type really quickly without making any mistakes. It also comes with backlight, which is also cool and really practical. The keys on the keyboard are wide enough and big enough for any hand. The numeric keyboard is equally good like the main keyboard. You have enough space between the keys, which is great, and I don't have any objections on that. In the middle of the keyboard you can find the track point, like on some IBM or some other premium laptops. All in all, you can see that this belongs to business class. I can say for this track point that it's really precise, one of the best I have tried so far. It's because this nipple in the middle has the surface like sandpaper, so your finger won't slip from this track point. Under the track point you can find two keys for clicking with combination of this track point. They can be loud, yes, and annoying, but you always have the touchpad below these keys that has its own keys that are pretty much better than these keys in front of the touchpad. The touchpad is very precise and it covers the whole desktop screen, but the only thing that I didn't like about this touchpad is the gestures, which are good, but if you want to use the gesture, it can be annoying, because when you activate the gesture, it happens that it goes too quickly with the gesture and it flies away, and that was really a problem and annoying. Below the touchpad you can find the fingerprint sensor. On test I would say from 1 to 10 I would give it the 7. It can be annoying when authorize your fingerprint. It cannot be mistake, but sometimes if you don't learn how to use this fingerprint, it can be annoying because it won't recognize immediately, like it was the case with me on this test. For connectivity, this Ultrabook has the Toshiba's high-speed port replicator, the version 3. It's meant for workstation. People who need laptops like this know for which occasions you use this. From other connectivity, from the left side you have adapter port, VGA output, HDMI, one USB 2.0 port, USB 3.0 next to him, and headset port. Next to headset port you can find Smart Connect. It's Smart Connect or the smart card reader. Smart cards are pretty standard for corporation to use for authentication. It's more secure than standard fingerprint sensor or the Windows password. From the right side you can find LAN port and two USB 3.0 ports. So you can find one SD card reader. From other connectivity, wirelessly you have Bluetooth 4.0 and Wi-Fi that has dual band, which means that the Wi-Fi card can have speeds up to 867 megabits per second, which is really great. Besides that, you can stream your display to another HD display over the Wi-Fi wireless. The screen is not touch sensitive, but it has 15-inch full HD resolution and really good image quality. The image is very clean and sharp. If you look closely, you can practically see how the Windows shadows on below the icon fonts are not so perfect, which is really great. At wider viewing angles, the brightness falling apart, but it's not concerning like the vertical viewing angles, on which you can see pretty much the horizontal brightness deformation. Probably it's because of the matte coated screen that's meant to reduce the outdoor light. But in this case, if you don't have outdoor light, it can only make image worse. But it's not the problem when you place the laptop naturally in front of you. Response time of the screen is 17 milliseconds, which confirms that this is not the gaming laptop. This is strictly a business laptop with a quality sharp screen. The battery of this device is built in the case, and you cannot detach it easily. So on our test, the battery had the autonomy of 5 hours and 70 minutes, which is not really great, because this is the Ultrabook, and Ultrabooks have autonomy more than 6 hours. So the Toshiba announced on official measurements that the battery have autonomy of 8 hours, which is not comparable with my results on test. Tecra Z50 comes with dual-core Intel's i7 4600 processor that has the 2.1 GHz per core, and in turbo mode it can have 3.3 GHz per core, which is really great. Also, it's the 4th generation of Intel's processor from 3rd quarter from 2013 year, so this is not the newest laptop. For speed and stability, in this laptop is built in 8 GB of DDR3L RAM and 256 SSD disk. It's important to mention that this laptop has one extra slot for DDR, which is available if you want to upgrade this Tecra. Also, we tested the speed of booting up. It has Windows 7 OS 64 bits. On our test, it booted up in less than 15 seconds. Regarding to SSD disk, this is the really great results, and we like it. Working with Windows OS on this PC went flawlessly. It's really fast and pleasant to work. Starting the programs is really quickly. It's the moment to boot up any of the programs. Because of the one thing, I wouldn't recommend this as the Best Buy PC. You can guess why. It has built-in integrated graphics. It's Intel's 4400 HD. It's another clue that this is not the gaming PC, but the graphics for sure will have enough power to run all the programs, Windows or ATC or minor demanding games. The sound on Tecra Z50 is phenomenal. It has 2 built-in speakers from the front side, left and the right edge of the PC. It has digital true sound software, and we can tell that this is really great sound. It's clean, clear and rich, which is most important. Only thing that we didn't like about the sound is the loudness, which is really low. So We would like more louder PC, but we know that it can be counterproductive because the sound can be much worse if the speakers are bigger, and in most cases they are not quality enough. Here is the exhaust placed. It's really great because it's not on the bottom, it's placed below the screen on the edge, so the laptop can really cool himself without problems. We had only one objection on the cooling system. It's the fan that has this noise like the 5 years old fans. It has that buzzing that's really annoying. Only thing I didn't mention is the heating of the device, because it's of magnesium, so it can heat really quickly if it's all made of the metal. Only place where it had the heating spots are here on the left side of the back, and it's nothing to be concerned about because it didn't have the high temperature. It's really great cooling system. That's all from me for this Toshiba Tecra Z50. Thanks for watching. For more our videos, subscribe to our channel and follow us in future. Thank you.